Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, well, I tell you what, it's kind of interesting. I have known Nikki as a student since she was in 9th grade, but to be totally honest with you, I think that the only class that she took with me was AP Music Theory. Am I right about that? And it's kind of interesting because I found her right off the bat to be really self-conscious about and cautious about her knowledge of music theory, but she really knew a lot more, I think, than she thought she did. Plus the fact that she is such a conscientious student that the learning and the mastery of music theory was no problem for her, and she passed the standardized test with flying colors last spring. I can safely tell you that Nikki is an outstanding music student at Booker T. Washington. She is in now her 4th year as a concert choir member under the direction of Gloria Stevens, and she is the alto section leader this year. She is involved in the rhythm and blues ensemble at school as a lead vocalist, so you can see there's some diversity there, plus the fact that she has a keen interest in musical theater. I did see her performance as the role of Annabelle Glick in last year's musical Lucky Stiff, and I have to say it was truly enjoyable. It was a very worthwhile performance, and I really thought she did a wonderful job on that role. Now, beyond music, she is very well gifted academically. Currently, it's my understanding that she ranks 2nd in the senior class of, I think it's 178 students. And I think her overall GPA is a little bit over a 96, and it must be tough. What can I say? She's also involved outside of school in a lot of endeavors, and principally she's heavily involved in her church, Preston Hollow Presbyterian Church. And I know that she's been involved in musicals there and other musical activities, and so she has a very well-diversified life. And personally, I think that AP Strategies, the O'Donnell Foundation, and the Communities Foundation made a wonderful choice in selecting Nikki Roth as recipient for this scholarship. When I asked her what she was going to pursue after high school, she said she thought she was going to double major. One was in vocal performance, which I was expecting, and the other one was evolutionary biology. Please welcome Nikki Roth.
Hello, my name is Nikki Roth, and I am currently a senior at Booker T. Washington High School. I have been a vocal performance student for 4 years now, like Kent said, and I'm so happy to be graduating. And I would just really like to say thank you so much to Mr. and Mrs. O'Donnell for this award. It means so much to me. I really see scholarships as a way to give back to my parents for all the hard work they've put in, because really it's their money that's going to help me get through college, but if I can do my part and give back and hopefully relieve them of that burden, that's all I can ask for. And so I would just also like to say thank you to my parents for just helping me and supporting me all the way. And I hope that I can pull off this double major in music and evolutionary biology, because I really feel that environmentally we're going to need to step it up and work toward finding other ways to produce water and other ways to help out with the CO2s and oxygen levels. And I really want to work toward that, because any way I can make the world better for other people is the right way to go. So thank you.
And now to introduce Garrett Wingfield will be Terry Barrier, AP Music Theory instructor at Lake Highlands.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. O'Donnell. Thank you, Debbie and Serena. This is indeed a pleasure, and one that I have been busting my buttons over for several weeks now. I'm just very, very proud of Garrett and all of these kids. Garrett will be majoring in music composition, already has at least 16 pieces he has either composed or arranged, more probably by now. He easily comprehends new concepts as fast as I can teach them if he doesn't know them already. I struggle to keep him interested because he already knows it. Garrett has a great interest and extensive knowledge about how music is constructed, and I'm so impressed with how his scholarly and creative application and fusion of melody and harmony and rhythm and texture all come together to make one incredible piece of music. He has taught me not to underestimate my students. The Lake Highlands High School band program has been fortunate to have Garrett in their marching band, jazz band, and the top-performing wind ensemble, plus serving as principal tenor saxophonist for all 4 years of high school. He plays baritone, tenor, and alto sax, as well as the clarinet. Garrett's also a member of the student-led Latin jazz combo, for which he composes, plays with, and arranges for. In his sophomore year, Garrett was the award winner for the Outstanding Soloist at the UTA Jazz Festival. This year, he again received that honor and also received it for the TCU Jazz Festival. He auditioned to the area level of both the Texas Music Educators Association All-State Band and Jazz Band competitions in grades 9, 10, and 11. This year, he traveled to San Antonio to play with the prestigious All-State Jazz Band as the second saxophonist in the state. He's enrolled in 5 AP classes this year. He's very active in his church organizations, playing a lot, I'm sure, and probably arranging a few things for his ensembles there. He currently holds a 101.97 GPA. He's third in his class of 494 seniors. Incredibly proud of Garrett and honored to be a part of his education, and owe a lot of that to his parents, and owe a lot of what we're doing in music theory to the O'Donnells, and I'm so thankful. Garrett?
Hello, my name is Garrett Wingfield. I'm a senior at Lake Highlands High School, as has been mentioned, and I would like to thank Miss Barrier, of course, for that wonderful introduction, my parents for all their support, and most of all the O'Donnells for their, unquantifiable support for the arts and the support for us in this scholarship. As Miss Barrier said, I plan on majoring in music composition next year. I will be attending Texas Christian University in Fort Worth. What got me into music composition was really a need for, because I had always played classical music and I'd always liked it, but I always liked jazz music too, and I couldn't ever decide which one I liked more. So what I strive to do in music composition is create pieces in the jazz idiom and the classical idiom, and be able to hopefully fuse them and create my own unique voice in composition. And that is what I aim to do over the next 4 years, maybe 8 years further on through the rest of my life. So I would like to thank everybody for the opportunity that this gives me to continue my study in this. Thank you.